coverage for the men's football here at Varsity. Joining us for the women's football this afternoon, we're expecting an equally fiery encounter here. Unfortunately, the rain has now stopped. For how long, we don't know yet. But there was a question for a while whether this would even be able to go ahead, but now it should be getting underway in a short period of time. Both teams just shortly recently have just concluded their warm-ups. They're headed back into the change room to get the final words of the manager. And they'll be back out here to get the men's football underway very shortly. Definitely going to be a more fiery encounter than the teams already so far this afternoon. The wars have already been started in the stands during the women's team too. The men's team are both leading the chance at both ends of the fans during the women's game, particularly in the second half. A few words shared on the ways out to the warm-up as well. Certainly going to be a tasty one. Of course, the rain has not stopped, although we are expecting it to come back. But due to the amount of rain we had in the build-up, the pitch is currently in very slippery conditions, so I'd be expecting a whole lot of tasty slide tackles from both teams. From definitely what we've gathered from what we've seen of the teams in the warm-ups and talking to each other so far, expect a lot of heavy challenges, put it that way. It's a nice way of putting it. If you did miss the women's game earlier on, it finished 4-0 to Keele, 2 goals in each half for Keele. They claimed the victory. That moves them 3-2 up overall in Varsity this year after yesterday where Staffs took the men's Q Sports and the American football. Whilst Keele took yesterday and the netball, yeah. They also won the table tennis and the female Q Sports. They were both friendly events, so do not add to the total. It makes it 3-2 to Keele, with mountaineering underway as we speak, I believe. And the men's football, we're waiting for the team to come out now, so still 2 more points up to grab here tonight before we get into the rugby tomorrow. Both men's and women's, that is. 2 massive days left, and what of course we've still got today's coverage as well. Still a chance for Staffs to finish the day in the lead, obviously. They're only a point behind. They'll win both events. Although, again, as they were in the women's game, the men's Keele are favourites going into it.
And many years before that as well. Staffs are looking for the upset here. Try and knock Keele down a peg or two. But very much on paper and from previous encounters, Keele are once again the favourites.
Still awaiting the teams here. I think they are almost on their way out. And then we'll be able to get this men's football clash underway here in Newcastle Town.
A late kick-off. Again, the women's game was to pick up late due to quite late. That has the back proceedings for this one as well.
The weather certainly didn't help as well in terms of the delay. As we were, as we say, around, it was only 20 minutes or so ago. We were unsure whether this would be able to go ahead. Fortunately, the rain has stopped and we are going to get a game fully on the way. Chance for Staffs to level the score over in Varsity this year. We want to see a good game. The women's game is not the result we want to see Staffs TV, but it's a very exciting game. And just as it was in the women's game as well, it's going to be a battle on the stands as well. With the Keele fans on the far side, the Staffs on the near side, they'll be trying to out-sing each other, outshine each other in the game. I expect this is much rivalry there.
Yeah, they're definitely getting louder and louder as the women's game kicks on, and sounds looking a lot more fun than the end of the game.
The stands are definitely packed out. It's packed out during the women's game, and they'll continue to as we look ahead to the men's game now. You probably hear the Staffs fans. Oh, might even hear them over us at this point, you know how loud they are. And if you can't hear them over us, we do apologise for the language in that last particular chant. Still awaiting on the teams here. We'll take you through the Staffs squad before we get underway here. George Kissack, Kasper Grachocki, Adbuko Martins, Reese Lewis, Nelson Nadiri, and rounding up is Kainan Oloa Magunda. Thought we might be seeing the teams putting up there. Heard a few encouraging shouts from down the tunnel, but they're still yet to emerge. Here we are. Here we are. The officials lead out the two teams then. Boos as Keele enter the pitch from the Staffs fans. The competition for the loudest fans already well underway. Teams line up here. So shake hands before we get underway here. As we said, the current conditions of the pitch, sodden is how I'd say it. Very slippery. The ball's going to zip around a lot, and so are the tackles. Yeah.
I think we're going to see a few things claimed as slips instead of...
We saw some aggressive challenges in the second half of the women's game particularly. Sure. No cards came out. I think we do well to avoid any cards in the 90 minutes here.
Oh, 100%, but I reckon we'll see a few.
Two sides break away just to do last little warm-up, have their huddles, as the captains will shortly be called into the middle to have the toss for kick-off.
As the linos are making the checks on the goals.
Both teams getting in their last huddle before kick-off here. The final words being said by the coaches and captains ahead of this grudge match in the men's football.
Yeah. As we've mentioned already, Keele definitely the favourites again going into the game on paper. But you never know, football's a fickle mistress sometimes.
An opportunity for Keele to double their overall lead in this year's Varsity as well, or alternatively a chance for Staffs to level the ties with obviously mountaineering tonight as well. Someone's got to finish in front at the end of the day. And we'll see who that is in around 2 hours' time. Staffs side breakaway. Staffs captain's in the centre circle. And he's joined now by the Keele captain to decide, as the referee will toss the coin to decide kick-off. Again, apologies for the delayed kick-off here. We are around 20 minutes or so later than planned. That was due to a delay in the women's game, which has pushed the whole day back and down the schedule a bit. That was due to a linesman arriving a bit late during the women's game. And then also, due to heavy rain here, there was unsure whether the game would go ahead. But as you can see, the players are on the pitch and we will shortly be underway. We'll see how long we can go before the rain picks up again. Then it really will get interesting.
Indeed.
Referee having the final chat with the two captains here. Final shake of the hands. And we're almost ready to get underway here at Newcastle Town. It will be Staffs who are going to get us underway here in the black kit, going from right to left on your picture, while Keele in the red will be going from left to right here in the first half.
Both teams definitely going to want to get out of the gate running here. An early goal can really hamper the confidence of the opponents. We saw that earlier on in the women's team, with the women's team, as they slowly crumbled under the weight of Keele's immense pressure.
Seconds away from the start here. And we're underway here at Newcastle Town for the 2023 Varsity Men's Football. As Staffs ping it straight out down the left-hand side, looking for the pace out wide. There has been effort off for a Keele throw-in. The chance from the staff's hands, getting in early. Less than 10 seconds and they're already well up for it. It's going to be another throw in here, this time for Staffs on this near side. Fair to say Staffs have won the battle of the first chant there. Just about heard Keele from the other end here.
The whimpers of Keele across the side of the park.
Staffs winning the fan battle early doors. And they've started slightly brighter here in the opening 30 seconds or so. Keele pumped that long. Long ball goes over the top, headed away.
Beautifully defended there.
And hooked out. That will be a Keele throw in on this near side. The number 3 for Keele out to take this. Hook straight away. Headed back in. And hooked away again. No chances. It's being taken by the Staff's back line here early doors. Really well played there.
There was a little bit of a coming together there between the Keele manager and one of the Staff's players as he slipped off the pitch.
Again, we saw in the women's game the ball kept making its way towards the dugout with quite some pace.
Yeah.
We like to think it was on purpose to add a bit of rivalry, and that could well have been on purpose as well. I've heard of setting one in. I'm saying of leaving one in there early, not quite on the manager though. Staff's looking to break down the right, well intercepted by the Keele number 12. Drives all the way forward.
Still going. He's got
Still
past
going.
another one.
Has a dig.
He has a go and it's deflected.
Another go. Blocked again.
Slow.
Early pressure from Keele.
Keele's number 10 now. What a crunching
Great tackle. The Staffs fans love that. They want to see more of that.
Slowing down the play now on the Keele back line. So Staff's number 11 is trying to make a nuisance of himself. That'll go out for, I think that's a throw-in.
Just about, yeah.
Like a Staff's throw-in.
Didn't quite make it over the line for a goal kick. Keele have more of the ball in these early stages, but not yet. Not too much pressure on the Staff's back line as of yet.
No, it's quite early, but you got to worry if these teams are going at Mach 10 from the get-go, they're going to start getting tired out pretty quickly. We saw quite a few substitutions being made in the women's game.
You're going to say substitute. You think substitution will be
Keele
through already? Pull it across goal,
and
cleared away.
He's
Not quite fully away. There we go.
Picked up again by
Good
Keele.
awareness from the Staff's number 3 there.
Oh,
Get that clear.
Slight little coming together there.
Will be a Staff's throw. Seeing the beginnings of the rain coming back here.
Boos ringing out from the Staff's crowd.
Throwing forward, headed away.
Beautifully
Again, no nonsense on the clearances from Staffs at the back here. There's not been any hint of trying to play out from the back from Staffshire, has there?
Definitely not. Get it as far away from the goal as possible.
Settle in early doors, deal with the pressure, and then try and build something later on.
Yeah.
Staffs are aware that they know they're the underdogs coming into this.
Yeah.
They know what the record is in Varsity in previous years.
I'm trying to figure out what formation both teams are playing.
Oh, it looks like a back 3 almost from Keele here.
No, Keele's a back 4.
Or a very advanced left back in any case.
Yeah.
He does just seem to be sitting. Keele's left back does just seem to be sat constantly around 10 yards higher up than the rest of the back line. So it's a back 3 when they attack, definitely. Strong challenge there in the midfield. Hooked away. Pressure being applied. Wins it. Not sure which way that's gone. It's gone to Keele. Good pressure from the Staff's number 11 there. Long throw for Keele. Kept under control. Battle down the side. Rolls off for a Staffs throw in.
Struggling to keep hold of it as he's dismantled.
Keele getting numbers forward here.
To Staffs number 11. What
Strikes
a
and
challenge.
distance.
It's another absolutely fantastic block there.
Number 7 at the back for Staffs is taking absolutely no prisoners here in his early stages. Every clearance is getting smacked down the other end of the pitch. Every challenge is going straight through the opposition. You can tell he's up for it, and that's what we like to see.
As it's away now, it's with Staffs number 11.
Oh,
that was
dangerous
a
challenge
crunching
there.
Tackle. Little bit late there. Staffs are awarded a free kick.
I have a feeling that won't be the last kind of challenge like that we see this game.
Most definitely not.
No cards come out yet, it's still early doors. So I have a feeling the referee will be as lenient for as long as he can. But I think we do well to avoid any cards over the course of the game, if that's the level of challenges we're going to be seeing.
Sent up the pitch.
Headed away by Keele, but oh, they have nipped in there.
Mix up from Staffs there. It's being
Look
flicked
for the long
through.
ball forward.
Keele number is at 80 on his shirt.
Well defended by Staffs.
We see another one of these long throws.
Certainly something Keele are looking to utilise
For the
early
centre
on
of the
there.
box. Get it, it's across. It's safe hands from the keeper.
Safe hands in the end. Promising play from Keele again, early doors here. Certainly started the brighter of the two sides. Long from the keeper. All the way up to the number 10. Another crunching challenge there. Oh, another one to follow it up.
Tackles are flying in left, right, centre now. Number 10 just losing his cool a little bit.
Fans are loving it.
A bit of back and forth between him and number 3.
Oh. We said we'd do well to avoid a yellow card all game. The ref's got his card out of the pocket already. He's pulled 3 Staffs players over to have a word. I think he's just saying to calm down here. We will be seeing the first card of the game here, I believe.
It will be awarded to the Staffs number 10.
I think it was the calm down animation he did to the Keele fullback more than the challenge there.
I don't know if it was exactly a calm down gesture. Might be referring to something else.
We'll call it calm down to be safe.
Yeah,
I think he looked like he got away with the yellow card for the challenge initially, but he didn't let it go, did he? And he becomes the first player in the book. Yeah. We said we'd do well.
I think it was more the second challenge that the number 10 made.
Yeah. We said we saw it coming. It's taken less than 10 minutes for the first booking in the game. Long ball forward. Ambitious effort.
15. Good hands there from the keeper.
It's a save you'd expect him to make, but as I say, the current conditions of the pitch and the ball, it's difficult to hold on to it.
Jeers ringing out from the Keele fans.
Interesting thing here at Newcastle Town as well is that the pitch actually slopes towards the penalty area, which with the state of the pitch at the moment, with the amount of water that is on there from the rain earlier today, and that slope box, it could mean some really difficult bobbling shots or bouncing shots for both keepers to have to deal with.
Yeah, that would make things interesting.
As if you're either the team, you can say Keele definitely adopting the strategy if it's worth a go.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Especially with these conditions. They're breaking forward again here.
Another slides out. You've seen very different play here from the men's team for Keele than the women's team earlier, who were slicing the Staffs defence open with some beautiful through balls. The men seem to be opting for the run it in ourselves kind of tactics.
We saw in the women's game earlier on. The first set piece of the game went to Keele down on that far side of the goal, and they scored from it. So we'll see if the men can match that.
Or if we can have another one sailing straight from the corner.
Yeah. Corner goes in through a crowd of bodies into the side netting. Keeper's not happy with something in the build-up there. I think he's felt he was impeded as he's made his way across for that.
Yeah.
Potentially that's a strategy for Keele. Maybe they are going to try and match the women's team by scoring direct from a corner.
Possibly.
Another long ball.
Absolutely sent.
More
Picked up by the
no-nonsense.
11.
More no-nonsense play at the back from Staffs. Challenge comes in. Chance to bring it forward. Expect a 50-50 there.
Keele winning out that time. Sends the
Ball
ball
forward.
on.
The number 7. He's going to slide again.
He's in again. Absolutely fantastic tackle. Save.
It's gone pretty much how we thought it would so far. Keele just on top. A lot of feisty, we'll say, with the challenges.
Indeed.
The first booking in the game already shown to the Staffs Uni number 10 as well. I do apologise for keep referring to the players by the numbers on their shirts as well, but neither side actually gave us a team sheet with the names of players for each number, so this is all we have to go by. We do apologise.
Yeah. So another corner for Keele. Can they capitalise on this one? I'm seeing slight remnants of what the keeper was complaining about in the last corner.
You can see the Keele do quite clearly have one of their bigger players stood just in front of the keeper there.
A little bit of a shuffle.
Headed away.
It's flicked back in. And it's away.
Hoofed away. Another no-nonsense clearance. I wonder if the lads there have picked up something from the women's game there, because there was an issue they did have in their game. They failed to clear their lines a couple of times. It cost them a couple of the goals.
Indeed, yeah.
I wonder if they sat here watching that and just thought, well, at least at the start, just get rid.
Yeah.
Don't take any chances at the back.
Yeah. As you say, the Keele are definitely looking at the stronger side at the moment, but there's not really a lot in it to sort of give either team a chance at taking the lead.
And there's
there was a lot of miscommunication in that play just there.
That's what we're talking about. We said not too long ago. We said about the state of the pitch and with the rain and with the ball as well, the current conditions, and I think that just evaded the keeper there. The bounce. We said about the state.
Luckily, it
you can see in your pictures the state of the penalty box, particularly the one on the Staff side of the pitch at the moment. It's not in the best state. It's with the current weather conditions and the fact we've had a 90-minute game played on this pitch today already. It's not in the strongest condition, and I did wonder if that could lend itself to a few dodgy bounces or bobbles here and there. And I think we've seen the first one of the game. Sliced away. Ball almost making its way into the commentary area for us to get involved. Rolls back down the velodrome onto the pitch for the Staffs throw-in. Player has just wandered his way on, almost wandered his way on over the line there. Another tough challenge from the Keele number 37 there.
That will be a throw-in for Keele.
Both sets of fans still getting involved down here. Not as loud as they started the game, but I'm sure that won't last very long.
Flying through everybody. Number 8's fighting.
Good pressure from Staffs. Still going here. Number 11, a chance to use his pace. Round 1.
Turns him inside out.
Really well played from him. Just couldn't quite find the pass. And it's hooked away.
It's out of the stadium.
And we've lost our first ball of the day. Again, I get the feeling that won't be the first time I have to say that today. New ball has been dished out. Thrown all the way into the box, not quite cleared. And here's away for a corner, slight miscommunication there. Keeper looked like he wanted it, his defender took no chances. It will be the first corner for Staffs of the game. We'll see if they have a chance to nick an early goal here.
Swung in now.
In swinging corner. Headed away at the near post. Out to the number 10 to have a go.
Oh, and he absolutely scuffs it.
Wide of the mark there. The contact was all right. The accuracy was not. Good first opportunity of the game there for Staffs, really, to cause a problem on the Keele goal. And they didn't deal with the corner to start with, Keele. They got the first header on it. They didn't clear their lines. Staffs have a chance there.
but will they be able to utilise it is the question.
Keeper's going to look long from the goal kick. Big header. He's up again, the number 4.
They're all in the air. Legs are definitely flying in. It's sliced out. Oh.
Another exciting start here. Referee just trying to usher the Keele player further forward and get him to speed up a bit as well. Flicked on. Keele send the long one, testing ball forward
Towards number 91.
Yeah, he does seem to have the height advantage, number 91 on that left-hand side.
Oh, that's a crunching tackle.
Challenge.
He's given a free kick.
I think it's more for the aggression of the challenge there. He did seem to win the ball, but I think
the ball.
He did win the ball, but I think the referee's taking offence to the follow-through there. He did get the man as well.
Possibly.
I suppose it depends on the referee in question every time, that sort of challenge. Really, some referees will let it be, say they won the ball. Other referees, clearly evident, will still give the free kick. It's a dangerous position for Keele. This great opportunity to curl the ball in the box. We've already seen what the potential of the bouncers in that scuffed-up penalty area.
Yeah.
You can dangle one in and around the penalty spot. Yeah. Wouldn't want to be the goalkeeper as that bounces towards you.
No, so this could be a very good chance for Keele to take the lead now.
They're all crowding around the penalty spot. It's quite clear where they want this to go.
A few pushes. Ball
drills a low one in, as we said.
And it's straight into the keeper's arms.
Well dealt with by Bailey in the goal for Staffs. Well, they tried exactly what we thought they would. Keele fans loving that sliced clearance with the Staffs player there. Apologies for the language in their response to that. They always seems to be the choice words in the chants when there is a second of silence on the commentary. No, every time we stop to take a breath, we seem to have to be apologising for the Keele fans.
It's football, isn't it?
Free kick for Staffs then, inside their own half. An opportunity to punt a long ball forward, try and cause some carnage.
Yeah, it definitely seems like that's going to be the way again. Aiming sort of towards the 11, 8 and was it number 9? Number 9.
Great ball forward. First header's won by Keele but not cleared.
The Staff's number 9 now.
11 just about keeps it on into number 8. Swings in the big challenge. Will be a goal kick to Keele.
So this game could be going either way as from what we've seen so far.
Keele started brighter, but Staffs are putting up a good fight so far.
Yeah.
I'd say arguably the biggest chance of the game with that set piece as well. A lot of possession in attacking areas with Keele, but not a really standout opportunity for them so far. Staff's looking to break down the right then. The number 10 who is on a booking, so he'll need to be careful as he goes in for that challenge. The last thing we want to see is a red card for either side here. That will... we've lost another ball. Not sure there was necessarily the need from the Keele keeper to clear the stadium with that one. He probably could have just rolled it out, but... replacement ball straight on the pitch. Suppose you have to make sure with his argument. Another big challenge down that side. Both managers barking instructions as they set up for this throw-in.
Is he going to go long? Not long enough.
Like it just slipped out of his hands there, he says. Very slippery at the moment, the ball, with the rain we have had for the majority of the afternoon. Playing advantage there, the referee, and that's a big crunch and challenge.
That is.
From the number 4 for Staffs, but he's pulled it back for the Staffs. He has pulled it back for the initial foul. The Keele player looks like he might well need some treatment from the physio here, though.
Yeah. He went through him.
I believe the staff's number 4 would call that a freebie, knowing they're the advantage to fall back on.
Hints of malice, maybe.
I have to say, it's good refereeing from the man in the middle. Keele probably won't say so after that, but he saw that the advantage wasn't there for Staffs, hence the challenge. The pass was misplaced, hence the challenge. And he has pulled it back for the Staffs free kick. Not in a too dissimilar area to where Keele had that one around 5 minutes ago. A chance to load the box. So the slightly better condition of the 2 penalty areas, this one, but you imagine you'd want to hook it in the same sort of area that Keele did. He does seem in a bad way here. The physio is still giving treatment out to the Keele player.
Yeah, there's definitely a crunching challenge. There is potential for that to be quite a nasty injury.
When we do eventually get back underway, it will be the Staff's number 6 to fire a ball into the box, although there does seem to be quite a bit of concern for the Keele player on the floor here. 4 or 5 teammates around him and the physio.
And I'm sure the chants from the Staffs fans of telling him to get up isn't exactly helping. But he seems like he's going to be...
First bit of silence we've had from both sets of fans at the same time here tonight, as it does seem to be.
There you go, you get the magic spray out. And he's up.
He's back on his feet to a chorus of boos from the Staff's end.
It's not looking
good. He is hobbling off with the support of the physio and one of his teammates. It does seem like he will be all right to come on. The referee has pulled a couple of the Staff's hierarchy over here. I think he is once again repeating his point from around 10 minutes ago of calm down.
Yeah.
We've seen a fair few aggressive challenges so far in this game, and I think it is fair to say that more so on the Staff side of things. They will get a chance, despite that challenge, which has caused a disarray for the Keele player. It is still a Staff's free kick here, pulled back for the loss of the advantage in the build-up.
Keele number 3 not being able to make his way back onto the pitch yet.
They are a man down, as you say. Ball into the box, headed away, one back, hooked out, and now the Keele number 3 will return to the pitch as it goes off for a Staff's throw. Plenty of movement from the lads in black to try and create some space here and try and work an opportunity.
First to number 11, picked up by number 10. He
just lost control.
Just misplaces it. I think one of the Keele players tackled his own man.
Referee said there was nothing in it. It's been sent forward,
and it's launched.
Hooked away by the keeper.
Still in play though, as it's here with Keele.
Wondered if he was going to go straight through the back of him there. That's been the way this game has gone so far.
I had a thought in mind.
I was expecting to see a couple of bodies on the floor a minute after that, but had the willpower to pull out of the challenge in the end. Don't think that will be a common occurrence as this game continues on. No. The rain is starting to work its way back onto the pitch here. We have picked up a bit. So now try
back with Keele. They've slot a ball through. Another
big challenge.
Is that number 7 again?
I think it was.
Man of the match performance so far.
Hooked
and that's
away.
being hooked straight.
Keele number 3. He's put it out there. He's clearly not right. He's gone back. He's had to hook it off so he can get some more treatment. It's clearly in a bad way off the track. I'm sure he probably feels quite hard done by that the foul went the other way, but unfortunately, under the rules, it was technically still the Staff's advantage when they gave the ball away. So
I think unfortunately that is his day done. Unfortunately for the Keele number 3, standing ovation from the Keele fans and the rest of the players.
Certainly was in the wars in the short time he was on the pitch, and he will have to be replaced here.
Hopefully get a speedy recovery on that.
Yeah. Hopefully nothing too serious on that injury, but you could quite clearly see he was still hobbling around after he came back on.
Yeah, get some ice on him, he'll be alright.
He gave it a chance. He'll be replaced by the number 49 for Keele. He'll slot into this right back role.
I will say with Keele, they could have picked more uniform numbers, right? We've got an 80, a 91.
There's 37 in there as well, I think.
They're all over the shop. Oh.
Hooked away by Staff's number 3. So Staff seems to have opted for the bog standard 1 to 11 for them. So
Yeah.
the sort of numbers you usually see over in Italy in the Serie A, they sort of the high 90s and the odd numbers like that. Not too common over here. Will be a Keele throw then over on the far side. Still goalless here at the Newcastle Town. Not too many big chances either way. Best chance of the game falling to Staffs, and Keele failed to clear a corner. Another smash clearance away from Staffs.
Done away. It's gone for a throw into Keele. I think it was a bit unnecessary.
The spin, the bounce on the wet ground almost did take it away for a corner, which I'm sure was not his intention.
I think it was a rash clearance. He probably could have taken
another chance for a long throw for Keele.
There.
Although they have dropped in a bit. But gone into the box, chested down.
A little bit of a tussle.
Will do well to keep that in, and he hasn't. Goal kick for Staffs. Keele getting back into the ascendancy here in the last few minutes. They started off the better side. Staffs grew into the game, but Keele starting to take control again here. Yeah. Still no goals.
Very much could still go either way. I think it's going to be a case of who can break the deadlock first is going to be in the better position, both mentally and obviously in a scoreline.
You do think from the Staff's point of view, you do wonder if that was the intent. You imagine that was the intention for them. They know coming into this game as the underdogs, and can keep it tight as they have been. Clearances such as that one, just get it long, take no chances, keep it tight first 15-20 minutes, and that's exactly what they've done. Staff's throw there. Yeah, good fight from the number 11 to build up for that.
Definitely seemed to be a similar repeat to last year's Varsity. If I'm correct in remembering, it was 0-0 for the majority of the game.
Refs delayed the game here. He's having a word with the Staff's number 8. I think he's telling him to stop complaining there. He's asking for a pull of the shirt or a push there. Oh, there's a high boot there.
He steady elbows a Keele player on the back of the head instead.
He left his boot high in there as well as he went to head it out. Couple of fouls in one go there. We don't think we're far away from the ref having his third calm down chat with the Staff side.
Well, it's at what point does it stop being a calm down chat and start throwing cards everywhere?
He's maintaining control at the moment though, the referee.
No.
Another long ball from Keele, and once again hooked away. One back in the middle of the park. 15 to bring it forward then. Look for that space out wide down the left.
Keele playing very fluid, that one-touch football when they get into the midfield. Just keeping the ball going fast, trying to stop Staffs from getting anywhere near it.
The Keele fans turn to take over the chance.
Yeah, using a chance that we used against them earlier on in the day.
Staffs fans in response now. The big battle's taking place off the pitch in the last the last few seconds rather than on it.
So with Keele for a throw in from that far side.
Hooked away again.
Immediately dealt with by Staffs.
Staffs responding in terms of the fans this time around. The two sets of fans using the same chant to respond to each other.
Wonderful. A little bit of a tangle.
Keele wanting a foul. The referee's giving them the advantage as they break forward. Ball played through.
Another cracking block.
Thought about the shot for a second there, the midfielder. Decided against it, and they've worked it out wide now. Another big challenge. Keele want a foul. Referee says there's nothing in it.
Ooh.
And Staffs, they try to send it long again, headed away. Keele man is back on his feet now.
Another very wild challenge from Staffs number 7.
I think there's a clear strategy been set out with the challenges and clearances from staff so far.
Oh, for sure.
Probably not dissimilar from the kind of challenges you see on this pitch regularly with Newcastle Town. As with any non-league club.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
The rain really is starting to try its hardest to have an impact on this game now. It's started to pick up, not quite to the levels it was towards the end of the women's game earlier, but it's starting to pick up again here now, which is only going to worsen the conditions on the pitch and which is ultimately going to lead to quite a lot more of these challenges we've already seen. Another long punt up the field from Staffs. Pressure being put on. One back in the middle of the park by the number 8. Out wide. 11 to drive forward. Beats his man. Challenge comes across.
Cracking challenge.
No, they were turning around, hyping up his teammates there.
Oh, and it looks like we've got an injury to a Staffs player. One of them's just hobbled off the pitch.
Will be a substitution. Before we can get back underway from the throw-in on the far side.
Yeah. Seeing 2 players go off injured already this early into the game.
Is the number 7 that has departed us here for Staffs.
So injuries are certainly a part of the game that we don't want to be seeing here, but it comes with the territory of it being essentially a derby game.
Oh, sorry, it's not the number 7. He went into the dugout, but he just had a drink and come back on it.
Yeah, no, I believe it was the right back that hobbled off. Can't remember the number.
Taking advantage of the referee being distracted there. I think technically, I don't think he's supposed to be allowed back on when he stepped into the dugout there ahead of this throw-in, but the referee was busy having a chat to 2 of the players. I think, again, just mentioning the ferocity of some of the challenges. Good press from Staff. Stop Keele starting the counter-attack there, allowing them to get bodies back. They look for the long throw forward again. Oh, just like it just slipped out of his hand there. Not the first time we've seen that in this first half. Keele's turn for a no-nonsense clearance that time. Headed away. Number 3 stuck his hand out there, 15.
That's a hand.
No, unnecessary that really. The ball was... The Staff weren't particularly in control of the ball.
I don't think it was intentional.
Well,
That was a hell of a bounce from the ball.
Chance for Staffs to punt the ball into the box here.
I mean, oh, is it going to be number 7 or number 4? No, it's number 4. You say, well, we're going to see number 7.
The battle of the back post already here
launcher.
between the Keele 41 and the Staffs number 11, I believe. Number 10, sorry. They're battling at the back post already. Hook forward. Almost makes its way through. The rain really starting to pick up now. Getting a lot heavier. Going to be very slim. Get the extra zip on the passes, particularly at the end of this first half, and the way it's going, I don't think it's going to slow down.
Post. Oh, he just can't get there. He doesn't commit.
Straight ball into the box, just too far ahead of the Staffs number 11.
Just couldn't quite. So
Just
Staffs
out
are
of his
definitely
reach.
picking up the pace now.
Staffs having their period as a better side here. They've had to sit back, take a lot of pressure in the opening half of this game, but last 5 minutes or so they're starting to cause problems. I'm sure that would have been the game plan from them, set out by the coaches right from the off.
Oh, 100%. It's definitely anyone's game so far.
A little slip in the middle of the park there, as we mentioned with the rain. Keele breaking forward here. Going to be a corner. Well defended by the number 4 for Staffs. The rain really is back to the post-match levels here. Where we were wondering whether this would even be able to go ahead when we had the rain this bad before kickoff. And it has picked up again now as we approach the half-time whistle. Another kill for corner. It's going to be another in-swinger. They're all crowded around the goalkeeper again. Hooks it in.
Oh!
Dealt with by the keeper initially. Still not cleared. And eventually back into the hands.
Couldn't quite keep his hands on it.
Well defended by Staffs there. Keele have got the tactics. They're crowding the goalkeeper, making it difficult for him.
Oh.
Miscue at the back. Might have caught
High boot.
He's caught a boot to the face there, I think, the Staff's number 10. No foul given.
No, I think it was just might have clipped him on the shoulder. I'm not sure it's quite high enough to be head. Oh, he's done him.
Good turn.
Good challenge there from the
Knew that.
Keele number 5.
We knew that was coming, based on how the game's been so far.
Very well timed.
Staffs with a chance to move forward from this throw-in then. Another big challenge at the back there for Keele.
Again, a lot of these challenges are resulting in players going to ground.
Has to be expected.
The little flip over
took
to
him
the
the ball.
centre. No one there to pick it up.
Keele looking to build the attack here. Number 80 to hold it up. Loses out. Keele, they'll win it straight back, Keele.
Number 4 in for a good challenge there. The number 91 from Keele almost sliding up the concrete. It's a beautiful ball into the number 10. Can he get there? Just chased out by number
defended.
4. And booted clear by number 7 once again. Oh,
Number 10 just lost his foot in there.
Yeah.
The pitch is really slippery
I
now.
think he was going for a little push on 53 to get him out of the way. The backfire for him there.
The pitch getting really treacherous now as the rain batters down here at Newcastle.
We've got limbs flying everywhere.
Certainly going to make the last 5-10 minutes of this second half interesting. Oh, first half, sorry. And the second half, and the second half as well. To be fair, because it's not going to stop by the looks of it.
Oh, there's another slide. Yeah, I mean, it's such a very different state of things compared to at this point in the women's game this afternoon. Still 0-0. Could be going either way. Both teams have had chances.
The women's side's managed to dodge the majority of the rain. It was as they were wrapping up during their celebrations that it got really bad and into the period between the two games.
So it's definitely could go either way so far.
Very even. Staffs will be the happier of the two sides as things stand, definitely with the game still goalless here. Yeah, not too many real chances to bring you here so far, but a whole host of crunching challenges. Keele looking to move forward here then.
Out wide with the number 81. He swings it
Drills
across.
it across the box.
It falls to the number 10. He can't do anything with it. And it's
Another
clear.
hoof clear from Staffs.
All the way up
Chance to
number
counter
11.
attack.
Number 10's on the run. Is he going to get there?
Has he got the legs?
He gets there.
Dodges the challenge.
Ooh.
No advantage from the referee. Did look a foul. Number 11 going. He's fallen over. He keeps it
Screams for a
alive.
penalty. Screams from the Staffs fans for a penalty.
Staffs fans wanted the pen. Not too sure myself.
No, it wasn't a pen. He was already going. Little glimpses though. Staffs are giving us these little glimmers of what they're capable of.
Rain really hammering down here now. All the players soaked through. The last couple of minutes have brought the Staffs fans back to life here.
Move forward from the number 3. 8 gives chase.
It did just about roll off.
I mean, the Keele defender was going for some power with that shoulder.
I'm not sure how much of that challenge was intended on winning the ball there or what was just blocking him off, but it done its job. Was chested out by the number 15 for Keele there.
Number 15. Another throw in for Staffs.
Throw in taken. Headed away, only as far as Staffs number 4. Tries to hook the ball.
Tries to feed it through, can't quite get there. There's a little mix-up.
Keele win the free kick for the foul by the number 11 for Staffs.
Interesting.
Just caught him ever so. He just caught him on the back of the leg there as he tried to turn.
I was convinced that the two Keele players are taking each other out again. We've seen a couple of that already, but it never seems to go that way.
They like to double up in their challenges, Keele, but sometimes it can be to their own fault as when they've clattered into each other a couple of times, or have potentially got in each other's way.
Definitely seen a bit of collateral damage.
Yeah. Out wide to the number 10. Looking to break down the right for Staffs. Well defended by Keele. They look to switch the play forward, build an attack themselves.
Another slide in.
They've sent the searching ball. It's going to be cleared.
It's going to be pulled back for a Keele free kick.
He tried to play the advantage, the referee, but the ball wasn't quite weighted correct, so he's opted to give the foul instead.
Could this possibly be another yellow card?
Not another opportunity to pump the box for Keele. Long ball forward.
I think it's just another calm down.
Well, I've counted that of them already.
Yeah.
As we enter the closing stages here of the first half. Still goalless between the sides, although Keele will be hoping to change that as they get an opportunity to send it forward here. They've lined the players up on the edge of the Staffs box. Sent forward, headed away. Back out to the free kick taker, and they look to rebuild. Flicked it
on, but not enough.
Comfortably into the hands of the keeper.
Do anything with it.
Rolls it out short. Staffs look to play out. Oh, I was going to say they were looking out to play out from the back there for one of the first times in the game, but it has gone back to the no-nonsense ball up the pitch, as we've seen from them for the whole game.
Once again.
Another ball forward from the keeper. Awkward bounce. Headed away though. 37 has a dig.
7 with the block again.
12 to drive forward for Keele. Hooks the ball into the box. It's a dangerous one. Headed away. Searching ball to the back post there for Keele. Couldn't quite get a red shirt on it. Staffs have a chance to counter here. He wants the foul. He's going to get it. He's surrounded by a horde of red shirts as he tried to break forward there. And he gets the free kick.
So Staffs do seem to be playing quite deep.
Moved out to the left then. The Staffs look to put together a decent attack here at the end of the first half.
11.
Not too long left to go in the first half now. We did have a delayed kick-off due to the same thing being the case in the women's game earlier. We are coming to the end of the first half here now. Another big challenge from the Staffs 4. He did. I think we're going to see the second yellow card of the game.
I think that's a bad call from the ref.
It did seem to go in with quite some force again.
Yeah, from this angle it's difficult though.
The yellow card is out. He will become the second Staffs player to enter the referee's book in this game alongside the number 10. And you have to say, I think it has been coming for the number 4. That's his 5th or 6th crunching challenge.
I guess, yeah.
He's been like the majority of the players on the pitch. He's been very aggressive in his challenges so far, and I think it was only a matter of time until he did get one wrong and received the yellow card.
Difficult angle, I'm not sure.
Keele keeper to send this forward then. Still no breakthrough from either side. Very heated encounter so far, but not too many chances.
Indeed.
Ref having a chat with the Keele players this time. He's had to have this chat a few times with the Staffs players in this first half. First time he's had to have it with the Keele players. He's sent them away now. He has managed the game very well, the referee. Credit to him. Potential for this to fly out of control, but he's limited to downward. Only had to give a couple of cards out. A few talking tos.
Sent long from the keeper.
Well headed away again.
Oh, number 7 once again. Always seems to be there.
He's misplaced pass.
Staffs throwing. Over on his far side now.
Good turn.
Number 4 falling
Couldn't
over.
quite find the pass. 37 to move it forward for the Keele.
Ooh.
Tried a little chipped ball in behind. Well defended again.
Could have been a handball that. I don't think the ref
Poor
saw
ball
it.
out. And again for Staffs as well.
Gone down again. You can definitely tell these players are struggling to
Chip
stay
the
on
ball.
their feet now. As
91
number 91
breaking.
is through.
We mentioned the state of the penalty areas. He just got done by the bouncer. trip off the ball there for them, as they were racing to try and keep that on. He just left his leg in there a bit as he went to overtake him.
Too long. So it definitely seems like the players are struggling to stay on their feet, whether they mean to or not.
The current condition of the pitch under this relentless rain, and I don't think it's going to improve anytime soon.
So a little bit of discussion between the ref and the number 11 again.
I think if anything, on the rain it will get worse. Might as well play the game on an ice rink get to this point in the second half, probably.
It's sent forward now by the Staff's keeper. 11's
Flicked
up. And he's through.
Gets back in well. Was half a chance of Keele to send the ball forward while the keeper was still off his line there.
Here on this near side now with Keele. Quite get ahead on it for the number 15.
11 to bring it down.
Legs are being flung in again.
Still going.
It's not gone out.
I think it was actually his own.
Again.
I think it was actually his own teammate there for the number 11 that ended up blocking him off there. And there's the half-time whistle.
Very, very balanced game so far.
Goalless at half-time, but you have to say, Staffs will be the happier of the two sides with that. As we said before the game, Keele came into this game heavy favourites with their previous varsity record and with their heavy victory their last game out. But it is goalless at the break.
Yeah.
Not too many chances either way.
pictures of it.
To set us away. Unfortunately, the rain did die down over the course of half-time, so the pitch is in as good of a state as it can be. It avoided getting any worse over the 15-minute interval. We're now fully back underway here.
Looks like it's going to go all the way.
Throw-in just about.
Throw to Keele. Down on their home turf.
Both sides will be hoping for more clear-cut opportunities in the second half. Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Very even game in the first half between the two sides. Nothing really from the chances side of things. Ref's just checking the ball. I think Keele complaining he's a bit flat there, but he's giving it back to him, told him to play on.
So, yeah, I don't think there was too many real convincing chances.
Wasn't many. I wouldn't have described any with the phrase clear cut. Put it that way. There was a few half decent opportunities for both sides, but a lot of the game's been quite stop-start the game due to the nature of the challenges being fired around from both sides.
True.
But I think we all expected that to be the case before the game kicked off. Thrown forward then. One back by Keele. If you are just joining us, if Staff's in the black and Keele in the red, and it is goalless here. Keele looking to break forward.
Can't get past the Staff's number 4.
Just slipped as he played it there. I think we'll be seeing that a few times this half.
So it is important to note, for those that have just joined us since the break, that
calls for a penalty there. Not going to get it. Ref's telling him to get up there.
Jeez. As I was saying, it's clear to note that there have been 2 yellow cards so far this game, both for Staffs, for the number 10 and number 4 respectively. So they will be treading on thin ice for the remainder.
Just making sure the Staffs player down is okay. He's still not going to get his penalty, whether he's injured or not. Yeah, the ref's not going to change his mind there.
I mean, you say that. I think he's given it, but I don't think it's a penalty. Because it looks like he's booking the Keele player.
He didn't point to the spot, that's for sure. He has booked the Keele player.
I think it's just outside the box. I don't think it's not a penalty, but it's close. Yeah, so just that was the Keele number 15, I want to say. They just got that yellow card.
Oh, it's difficult to see from our commentary position, but it is going to be a free kick to Staffs. I thought he'd given nothing initially, but you are right. It is going to be a free kick out wide there. No penalty that they wanted. Deemed just outside the box, but still.
To be fair, I think it's a good couple of yards out the box.
Yeah.
Seeing where the
still a great position to load the box here for Staffs.
100%, yeah. Someone get their head on this. Could be a very good chance for.
So effectively, it might as well be a corner. This was from a bit further forward.
As it swings in.
Everyone's put away by the keeper.
Oh, and the number 11 from Staffs couldn't quite convert the chance.
Much to the jeers of the Keele fans down the other end. Keele keeper gone to chase the ball from the velodrome around the side of the pitch. A rarity to see in football nowadays, but it's proved quite handy over the course of the 2 games today, just keeping the balls in and around the pitch. Goal kick taken short. Played across the box there. Keele switched for the play from left to right and looked long here. Going to be intercepted. Staff's number 7, who made his fair share of crunching challenges in the first half.
But he also made his fair share of fantastic clearances.
Exactly, yeah.
From the Staff's captain.
Staffs win it back high up the pitch. Not too many options for those up there. Mopped up by the 37 for Keele. Seen out for a Keele ball. Apologies again for having to refer to the players via their shirt numbers. We weren't actually given, neither side provided us with names and the corresponding numbers leading up to the game, so we'll have to go off this. We do apologise.
It's back with the Staff's number 7.
Ambitious effort.
I mean, if that's what you want to call it, yeah.
Not too dissimilar from some of his clearances we've seen in this game. That's been what we've seen when it comes to attempts on goal, really, so far this game. Nothing truly clear-cut. I can't think of either keeper having to make a big save, really. They've both had to claim a few balls into the box.
I think the closest we've had is the Staffs keeper had to make a save from that corner.
Yeah.
That almost bounced its way in. But outside of that, not a huge amount.
Obviously, we mentioned the state of the penalty areas in the first half, and it's now obviously Keele's turn to defend the one that is in the worst state, which could be something for Staffs to try and exploit in this second half with shots from outside the box, such as that one that the number 7 just had. It definitely caused some problems for the Staffs back line and also for the Keele forwards in the first half, the state of that penalty area. Keele throw on the near side then. Launches it forward. Good header away. Chance to ping it long. Number 7 again.
Batted away by the number 7.
Tangle between two players there. Referee says no, didn't see any infringement either way. It's going to be a Staffs throw. They just sort of collided into each other there. I wouldn't say anyone was particularly at fault.
Going long there.
Headed away. Picked back up by Staffs.
There's nobody there to get it.
Keele's turn for the no-nonsense clearance. Hunting it down. Number 3's got 2 on him.
Makes the clearance.
Deals with it.
Very well done.
Shouts of Keele Army from the away end as they break forward here through number 10.
It's a cracking block. Fantastic block there from the Staffs number 2.
Well defended from Staffs, as they have, as we've said multiple times this game. They've been resilient at the back so far under the Keele pressure. There will be a corner here, which did seem to be where they had some of their biggest problems in the first half, Staffs. To mention, slightly nicer the penalty. I wouldn't particularly say it's still in a good condition, given the weather, the state of the weather we've had this afternoon. But I'd certainly rather be defending that one than the one at the other end of the field if I was on the pitch. They crowd the keeper again, just as they did for their set pieces in the first half. It's clear to see they don't want the Staffs keeper to punch this away. Flicked on at the near post.
Still with Keele.
Goes
to
back
number
up.
15.
Oh, another big challenge.
Tackle.
Number 11.
Number 11 that time.
Crunching challenge to put it out for a throw. Oh no, sorry, it is a corner. Slightly difficult to see from our position. It was definitely going to be a corner. Another chance to load the box of Keele, crowding around the goalkeeper again, as they have for every set piece. Great ball into the box. First header is by a Staffs player. And a chance to break here. It's 2v2.
Got some space.
Number 10. They've been caught. Keele getting numbers back here really quickly. He's still going.
Can he whip it in?
2 men in the box to aim for. Checks it back. Hooked away.
Good defence from Keele there.
Really good from Keele. They've got 10 players back in their box in very quick time there, starting with the 2 they had back initially. Really well tracked back from the Keele lads. And ultimately snuff out the danger, and it's going to be a Staffs throw.
Throw with Staffs now with the number 2. Number 2? Number 2.
Touchdown. Under pressure from 2 players. He works around to the Staffs number 12.
Oh, that's safe hands from the Keele.
Flag's gone up from the lino on the far side, but we're going to play on. Wouldn't have counted if he did pick out a black shirt and to get the opening goal there. It would not have stood. Sent long out the keeper's hands then. Flicked on really well.
Number 10. Is he going to get there? He gets there.
Can only flick it off for a goal kick. Staff trying to play out from the back. We didn't see this much in the first half. That's more of what we saw. I think that's the second time I've tried to claim them playing out from the back, just for them to do that as I'm mid-sentence. I think I'll just have to cut my losses if they try and do it again.
Oh, that's a bit of an unfortunate touch there from the number 3.
Well dealt with. Composed defending there. Staff's looking to counter.
From the Keele number 12 there. Things are getting a bit heated now.
Clear foul by the Keele number 5. Not sure the reaction was warranted from the Staff's player.
Oh, I think there was definitely a little something between the two of them after the initial challenge.
They're both being called in by the referee here. Not the first chat they've had to have.
No.
Been a very busy man, the referee, in what we've seen of this game so far. I don't think it's going to get an easier job for him. No cards produced by the referee. Will be an opportunity for the Staff's number 7 to punt the ball forward after this substitution for Keele. I believe that is number 91 going off on the far side.
Throwing his shirt into the crowd.
Number 49 will be departing as well. The man who replaced the injured number 3 in the first half. The sub has been subbed. And there will be a double change for Keele. Both down on that right-hand side. Seems that one of the other defenders is going to push out to right back and the substitute is going to come on at left back. Change up at the back line ahead of this free kick for Keele then. See if it makes any difference as they try and defend the ball forward.
It's coming long from the number 7.
Pings it forward.
It's left. It's a cheeky little attempt, but
Keele alert to the danger.
Not been dealt with there though.
Pressure's on. Ping the ball forward.
Number 9
Number 9 to chase. He's got 3 defenders chasing with him. Goes back to the keeper. Not half bad ball forward as well, considering it was a clearance.
Ooh.
Another long ball. This will be keepers again. He'll take his time with this one.
Struggling to stay down.
Similar to the first half, really. We've not too many opportunities for chances so far in the second half. I feel like
Keele number 10 whips it in, and it's just into the roof of the net.
Yeah, that's probably one of the closest opportunities we've had over the course of the game.
Yeah.
At
least it's hit the net.
I'm not sure that was intended as a shot, but it's one of the closest opportunities we've ended up having so far. You do feel one team is going to have to start taking more risks going forward if we are going to get an opening goal anytime soon.
Oh, 100%, 100%.
And I say, given the nature of them being favourites coming into it, you'd imagine it would be Keele or Tide more likely to take those risks.
But you could always say that number 7 at the back for Staffs is really giving them a hard time.
Yeah. The whole back line's been made it very difficult for Keele, as has the Keele back line for the Staffs attack. Two very well organised defensives in this game, which is the reason why we keep referring to limited chances. But it's credit to the defence more than something against the attackers.
Yeah, I mean the Keele keepers had pretty much nothing to do so far. The Staffs keepers only really had to make 1 save, so it could be going either way.
Number 2 under some pressure.
He's standing strong, loses it though.
Ball gets played down the line. 7 gets there, not quite.
Scuffs it.
Been done by the condition of the pitch. Drills it in.
Oh, the number 80's absolutely splattered it. Oh, he'll be his mates ain't going to let him live that down for a bit.
Neither will the Staffs fans.
Shocker.
Well, we were saying about...
Straight up the other end now for Staffs.
We were saying about the lack of chances. That is by far the best chance we've had all game. And he just missed his kick. Effort.
And it's a goal for Staffs. What a shot.
Down the other end.
What a strike. You can see what it needs to evolve. Even the keeper's sliding on his knees.
Huge celebrations in the Staffs dugout. They take a surprise lead, and what a strike it was.
I haven't got a clue who scored it either.
I think it was the number 10.
Was it number 10?
Well,
No, it's not number 10.
we'll double check.
I think it's number 9.
We'll double check the scorer, but it was a hell of a strike. Straight on the counter attack from that huge miss for Keele.
No. Their number 80 is definitely going to be feeling that now.
Brilliant play from Keele down the left-hand side to generate a chance. Number 8, he just missed his kick. It came off his standing foot as he went across. And boy, did Stats make him pay.
I'm not sure. It could have been number 4. Number 4 seemed to be doing a lot of the celebrating.
So 4 and 10 led the celebrations. Brilliant strike, though. Straight down the other end on the counter.
Fantastic.
Outside the box. He opened up his body and just curled it into that far top corner. Keeper, no chance. And 1-0 to Staffs.
No, never thought we'd see it.
Not a scoreline many people in attendance today would have been expecting, but...
Scenes we like to see.
There are heavy underdogs coming into the game, but they have the lead here.
How's that going to affect Keele mentally? Are they going
It's a goal that's deserving of winning a game of football, but whether it will turn out to be the winner or not, we will see. So it's a real
sent upfield again.
great punt upfield. It's going to go all the way through to the other keeper. Real test of strength for Keele now. How do they respond to going behind? I'm not sure they'd have expected to have fallen behind at any point. Heavy favourites.
I doubt it. I mean, obviously this time we didn't see any bottles of champagne waving around like we did before the women's game.
I think it was quite clearly. I think both Keele teams did turn up knowing they were the favourites. It'll be interesting to see how they react here.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. There's a few things that could happen here. They could completely lose their bottle, start making rash challenges, start getting themselves in trouble.
This game is, in an attacking sense, this game has really burst into life in the last 5 minutes or so.
Say alternatively, they could stay very calm, collected, and just try and claw something back.
We saw the chance of the game and the opening goal can't have been more than a minute apart. Chance in jest from the Staffs fans, pointing to the clear favouritism towards Keele in go ahead of this game.
Very much enjoying themselves.
There's still a long way to go in this second half, though. It is by no means is this game done yet. Plenty of time for either team to go and score.
Keele potentially
hooked away. It's going to be a corner. Staffs fans have sparked back into life after that goal. Same cannot be said from the Keele fans down the other end.
No, but we are going to see a Keele corner. There's chance here for an equaliser.
Headed away.
Oh, it's off the line! It's saved off the line!
It's the number 2 for Staffs to be able to just chest the header down. Slight loss of footing on the attempted counter attack there.
But what a clearance on the line from the Staffs number 2.
Brilliant ball in from the corner. Keele won the first time they've won the first header all day. Staffs was defended well regularly, but number 2 doing his job on the post.
The number 10 could be through here. Oh, it's a beautiful save from the keeper.
He just tried to poke it in the near post. Keeper got down well to save it with his feet, and it'll be another Keele corner. And this game has suddenly burst into life.
Jeez.
Keele really starting to assert dominance in that period since the goal. We'll have another corner here. Gone for a different approach this time. They've decided not to crowd the goalkeeper here. They've gone for around the penalty spot instead.
You say that as everybody moves in front of the keeper.
Keele really aren't making me look good with the commentator's curse, are they? Another ball headed away again by Staffs this time. Chance at a counter, challenge going in from behind. Poked forward, going to be a cruncher. Staffs still progressing. Number 10 wins the free kick.
No, it's gone back to the initial challenge.
He pulled it back for the first one, the referee, not the second one. Not sure there was too much in the first one, really. The second one looked a bit more clear in the foul, but Staffs are going to be made to take the free kick around 15 yards further back than where they want it.
The number 7's on the ball. I think it'll go as far as they need it.
I think we'll be seeing even more of them now they got the lead.
Well, yeah.
If they weren't taking chances before, they're not going to be now they're 1-0 up.
Sure.
Sends it long.
And it's just a little too high.
Too far. Not a bad idea. There was a lot of space down the right-hand side that's not quite executed. What a flurry of chances we've suddenly gone in after we said teams were going to have to start taking more risks to get some chances.
And that they did.
We've seen a miscue from the Keele striker on the edge, around the penalty spot. A great opportunity to take the lead. Made to pay with a brilliant goal down the other end to make it 1-0 to Staffs, and then Keele have one cleared off the line.
Oh, it's called for hands there.
They want a handball. They'll do well to get it from there. He didn't get much chance to react, the Keele player. Another hooked clearance from the number 7. Picked up by the number 34, looking to bring it forward for Keele.
7's just throwing limbs everywhere. He doesn't care where he's going. Oh, that's another one from the number 5. You've got to think he must be edging close to a yellow card.
No Keele player. One Keele player in the book.
I think it was 15.
And then, of course, we have number 4 and number 10 both in the book for Staffs.
So 11
who lead 1-0 here against the odds.
Yeah.
Certainly the underdogs coming into it, but they do lead 1-0 here with a stunning strike right into that far top corner from outside the box. Keele fans trying to get behind their team, help them get back into this game. Staffs fans doing all they can to drown them out. Going to be Staffs free kick deep in their own half here. Imagine the instruction here will be get it as far up the field as possible.
Be rude not to. Refs having a chat with the managers here.
Very busy man, the referee so far. He's even had to make his way to the dugouts now. Send it forward. Evades the first man all the way through to the keeper. And a chance for a quick counter if he can get the kick right. This straight off for a throw. I don't suspect there'll be much pace towards going to get the ball here from Staffs, or from any time it goes off the pitch between now and the rest of the game, as long as they're ahead.
That's probably what I feel when he got forward.
Throwing for Staffs on the near side then.
Sends it long. It's all the way to number 10. Number 10's fighting.
Dodges a couple of challenges, gets the block in. Great fight from the number 10 there. Does 2 challenges, didn't back out the third one. That's what his teammates will want to see. Attempted ball forward, hooked away.
As far as number 10 again, can't quite control it though. He's
wins
managed
it back.
to get it back. He's got past
man.
him. Is he going to get him away?
Forward.
Oh, unfortunately not.
They gang up on him again. It's going to be a goal kick as well. There wasn't quite sure who got the last touch on that, but it is going to be a goal kick. Much improved from Staffs in the second half here.
Vastly improved.
The game certainly more entertaining than it was in the first half in the way of chances. Well, there might be too. The challenges, they haven't died down in terms of ferocity, but they have died down in terms of how often they are being thrown about. And I wonder if that's got anything to do with there now actually being some chances.
Indeed.
A lot more free-flowing in the second half.
Still has it out on the left-hand side.
Still going. Crowded out. Can he find a cross? He needs some support from someone. Hooks it back. Has an effort deflected. Cleared away. Don't think that would have caused too many problems for the Keele keeper had it got through, but always best to make sure for the defender.
Oh, advantage played for Keele.
What was I saying about the challenges?
I say that was a crunching tackle again from number 7. He might find himself
really
in
good
the
drive
book at the end of
forward.
this run.
Number 10, has he kept it on? He did. He's kept it on and won a corner. Staffs aren't happy, but the referee's giving it. Chance for Keele to load the box again. They have caused real problems in these set pieces.
Is coming out. My assumption would be for the
Number 7 for that challenge in the build-up. To be fair to him, it's the first one he's got wrong all game, but it was a poor one. You're not going to get away with that at this point in the game.
No.
He becomes the third Staffs player to enter the book, and the fourth player in total. Another corner for Keele.
You can definitely tell he likes throwing.
It's where they cause Staffs the most problems, it's fair to say, the set pieces.
Well, yeah. I mean, this is the chance.
Most notably, the one being cleared off the line not too long after they went 1-0 down. Hooked into the box.
Got there.
Headed away.
Bodies on the floor.
Clash of heads in there, I think.
Yeah.
Physios have been ushered on by the referee.
Ref shouting for a head injury.
Another fierce clash in the middle of the box there. There's certainly been no half-hearted challenges in these set pieces.
Well, yeah, these lads definitely are putting their bodies on the line.
Keele putting dangerous balls into the box, but the Staff's doing their best to get them out at the moment. But the one cleared off the line, Keele, but other than that, Staffs they've managed to get the job done in these set pieces, despite the problems that are being caused by the balls in.
Yeah, I mean, scrappy as it may be, they are still holding on to this 1-0 lead. But can they stay?
Keele really starting to apply more pressure as the game goes. The more time that passes by in this game, we do start to see a lot more pressure from Keele.
Can Staffs weather the storm?
You feel there's a goal in it for them, though. They're starting to make the chances now. We said in the first half they had the better of the ball in the first half, but didn't quite make the chances. They're starting to get them now. You feel like if they carry on this way, it's certainly not out of the question they could get an equaliser here.
Yeah, but equally, I think it's not out of the question that Staffs don't get a second.
Of course, well, the longer it stays 1-0, the more risk Keele have got to take, which is going to leave them open to a counter-attack.
Yeah.
Which is how they got caught out for the goal. Stunning finish to put Staffs 1-0 up. If we did miss it, it was a cold effort from outside the box, whipped right into that far top corner. As Staffs get us back underway by just punting it up the field.
Sent forward.
A little slip over the ball, gives Staffs a chance to break forward, just couldn't quite find the pass. Will be a Staffs throw over on the far side, just behind the Keele dugout.
And it's sent forward now. Still with Staffs. Out on this right hand side. Number 10 will try and feel his way through.
He's got the pace to get there. He needs some support. Going for the tackle. I think he's given the corner there, the referee. Not sure if he's given the corner or the free kick.
I think it's a corner.
It's in basically the same spot anyway, so I don't think it makes a difference for Staffs.
No, I think it's interesting challenge there though from the Keele man.
He has given the corner.
So I'm not entirely sure he was aiming for the ball at all.
In swinging corner from Staffs coming up. They crowd round the penalty spot.
As it's fizzed in.
Great ball.
Oh!
Almost a second goal direct from a corner we've seen today after Keele's second in their 4-0 victory earlier on today in the women's game. That one ended up on the roof of the net though. Thought for a second it was going to go all the way in for a Staff second, but certainly had a few people fooled, including us.
Time is ticking. This Keele are looking
Ball
for a
ping
break
forward.
now. Number 7
Out
flies
to
in
it.
again.
Only as far as the Keele number 10. Chance to drive forward, drills it low. Good save with the feet.
Again. You can see how much that means to
Few
him.
fist bumps to the crowd from the Staff's keeper. He knows how big that save could be.
Number 11 on the break now. 12 on his right.
Ooh.
Oh, what
An equally as important challenge on the other end. Getting end to end this game now.
It's very much back and forth.
Slightly over ambitious ball forward from Keele there. Another big save from the Staff's keeper. A drilled effort from the number 10 for Keele. Across the box, through a crowd of bodies. He got a solid foot on it. Good save from the keeper. And it keeps it at 1-0.
We got a substitute?
Few boos from the far end. Not sure. He's for a Staff substitute, I think. It looks like number 8 on. Can't see if that's an 8 or a 6, but either way, he's leaving the field.
I think he's just getting a drink. I'm not entirely sure.
Nobody sure what's going on here. Not quite clear. Can't clearly see.
It looks like someone needs treatment.
Oh yeah.
Number 11.
They came over went over to get the instructions. Number 6 in the end. 11 has been walked off a pitch, so Staff's down to 10 as it stands. And while number 11 receives his treatment before he can return to the field, so just trying to make sure they keep the ball here, give him a chance to get back on.
It is thundered forward. 7 foot. Oh!
Big chance.
Number 7 flying in again.
Taking a big risk on a yellow card there. Challenge for it's another massive chance for Keele. Just couldn't keep the shot down.
I think he's being told by his teammate now to calm down. But in the end, the Keele shot fizzed over the bar.
He just couldn't keep it down, the player, just leaning slightly back.
I am getting the feeling that we could be seeing another yellow for number 7 if he continues the way he's going.
It's another big opportunity for Keele, which they haven't taken in this game. Yeah. They only have themselves to blame if they do go on to lose it at this point. I'm sure they'll be the first to admit that some of these chances have got to be found in the back of the net. Not been the best day in front of goal, but there's still time to correct that. Staffs win the free kick for the foul there.
37 protesting the call. Number 11.
I think he wanted it the other way, as the Staffs player just handled the ball on the assumption he'd won a foul. Keele player was hoping he'd get the free kick for handball.